Ready, set, go.
Hello, welcome to Adios. This game was free on the Unreal Games store for, I don't know, a number of weeks back. So I picked it up, thought it looked interesting. Apparently it's a very, sort of story-centered game, highly acclaimed for its voice acting, which is neat. It takes place in sort of a small town, so this is going to be a very, down-to-earth, maybe a little artsy-fartsy kind of experience. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, let's just see how this goes. I'm actually going to choose. There we go. Yeah, let's just get started. Ooh. Oh, I love this art style. That's very cool. Tab to open journal. Don't mind if I do. Tell them I'm done. Wow. Alright, what a vague but specific... That's a really cool way to start a story. I like it. What are we done with? The confession. Okay, thank you.
I can't do
Great.
this anymore.
What?
This.
What, mornings?
No. All of this.
You mean the deal?
Afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just, done with this.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You wanna...
I don't know what is being offered, but yeah, sure. This is very vague. I'm still not entirely clear on what I'm done with.
Yeah, sure.
Here you go. So, you're done, huh?
Yep.
I guess so.
You do understand what that means, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I do.
I know exactly what it
I
means.
don't think you do.
I do.
And you still think you can quit?
Yeah, it's a free country.
This isn't that
What
kind
am-
of job.
I know. But, all the same, I am done.
Nothing I can do to change your mind.
You're welcome to try, just 'cause I'm interested to see what it is that I'm done
You are
doing.
welcome to try.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over. Come on.
Sure, I could go for coffee. Interesting. Okay, the breakfast. This is it. This is the breakfast. We've got egg.
Smells delicious as always.
Hang on. Settings. Let's get some subtitles. There we go. There we go.
Sadie was the real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Hope you don't mind. Left out the bell peppers this time.
You left out the bell
Can't stand 'em.
peppers? What? Sadie liked peppers. Sadie had good taste.
Sadie always liked peppers, though, so I put up with them.
What do you mean you
Not to
put up
change
with
the
them?
subject, but how long we been doing this for, you think?
Well, you tell me.
15 years, just about.
I guess I will tell you. 15 years. Okay.
Summer of '78. Why'd we meet?
So
When
it's
was it?
1993 now? Let's say Bill was sick. Whoever the frick Bill was. It's fascinating that they're kind of doing the approach of you start out, they throw you right into this relationship with a lot of context, and none of the context is given. You just gotta learn it as you go. Bill was sick.
And you couldn't afford a doctor.
Yeah, we couldn't, because we're in the U.S. and y'all don't have universal health care.
So you needed my help.
Yeah. You or God's.
Now, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy was trying to help me solve that problem when...
Good old
Who
Jimmy.
should come in through that door but you?
Me, not Jimmy, in fact. I mean, maybe Jimmy could have helped. Jimmy could have helped.
Bragging about connections back home. I thought he could help.
Jimmy knew we could help each other, so he called up Tony.
Tony.
Agreed. Made a deal.
Okay.
We all agreed. Ugh.
What,
Ever tell
agreed
you
to what?
Good at making coffee?
No. No one's ever... Well, you
Every
do,
time
I
you
guess.
visit.
Thought you'd have got it better by now.
Well, Sadie
Okay.
made the coffee. I made the bacon.
All right,
It's
bud.
good bacon.
I don't even know this guy's
You know,
name.
when I was a kid, I thought pigs were all pink with curly tails.
Yorkshires
Did-
are. Mine are red wattle.
Nice.
American breed. Not a lot of them
Red
out there,
wattle.
you know.
That's so.
I did.
Mhm.
At first, I
Always
read
thought
that
it'd
as
be
red
nice,
waffles.
To raise pigs, that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been, I don't know, before the service.
Before the service, what does that mean?
Yeah, I'm an old man.
You and me both. So why the Waddles? Huh, funny name.
Like I said,
It is a funny
American
name.
breed. Nearly went extinct.
Okay.
But I do my part to keep them alive. And that tastes good.
You aren't
Okay.
wrong. You know, the other day I was reading the paper.
Look at you,
Okay.
an intellectual.
Wow.
Maybe. Anyways, I read that pigs were as smart as us.
I'm going to inspect
You
these
believe that?
comments. Sorry, I was looking at the salt. What were you saying? Read that pigs were as smart as us. You believe that? You going somewhere with
Going
this?
somewhere with this?
Nah,
What are you saying about me and
thinking
pigs?
about my food?
What's there to
Are
think
you
about?
now?
Nothing, I suppose. Just never thought about it before. Do you think the pigs
We're not
know
even
Know
having
what?
pork
that
or
the
ham.
food-
Oh, pigs don't think like that.
How do you know?
Because I know pigs. Pigs ain't like us. Well, sure, they're smart. They eat, they sleep, but they do not plan. They don't think about the future.
That is
Yeah, I
true,
suppose
as
you
far as
do.
I'm aware.
Every man does.
I
Mm.
think I'm just about finished up here. What do you say I accompany you today?
Doing what? What? Accompany me doing what? Like taking care of the
Andre.
pigs?
Well, my visits are always so short. Figured I could help you out with some chores. Maybe
Okay.
figure out what's going on with your little sports truck in the garage.
As long as you're okay
Oh.
with shoveling manure first. What about your
Okay.
sidekick?
Sidekick?
Protege. When I retire, he'll be the man you'll be dealing with. Good guy.
Okay.
Discreet. Ambitious.
Like you,
Ooh,
I
that's
guess.
hopefully
But,
good traits for whatever you do.
I told you already. I'm quitting.
Are we
We'll
are we
see.
like drug trafficking? Is that what this is? Is this a drug ring? It's got to be something criminal, something illegal that we're sneaking around about. What are the numbers mean? What do the numbers mean? What do the numbers mean? I'm going to number 20. I'm going to number 20. We're approaching the scene. Approaching scene. Okay, I'll go to this little cottage, this little shack here first.
I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Have you now?
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every time I asked what was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window
What?
once.
Did you now?
Okay, well, I guess you'll get to pull the cord? What does pull the cord mean? What choice is this? I'm gonna pull the cord. Gosh dang it! I'm here to make choices, and I'm gonna pull the cord.
Beautiful, right?
Pop machine.
Oh, it's the soda.
Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
We have a deep, dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
What?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends. What I meant was that it's no fun to just collect them. I fix them up. That's what a real
Oh,
hobby is.
that's a very niche hobby. Okay. Do you have any hobbies? I still don't know this guy's name. I still have no idea who this guy is, or what. I mean, what he is to me, other than some kind of weird coworker
You got any
or
hobbies yourself?
accomplice.
Me?
Well, who else am I talking to?
Okay.
I mean,
I do
everybody
like this
doesn't
voice
have hobbies.
acting. This is good.
What's yours?
Reading, I guess?
Reading
Reading.
is a hobby.
Yeah, of course it's
Yes,
a
it
hobby.
is.
What do you think libraries are for?
Everyone
And
reads.
bookshops.
Heck, I read the paper every day.
Not everyone
But
reads.
reading isn't a part of your personality. It's
People
just a
sure
thing
try
people
to.
say they do when they
Hobbies
don't
aren't
have any
part.
other hobbies.
You really believe that?
Mhm. I knew someone who read every single day. She said she loved the smell of books, the texture of the pages on her fingers. She even bound books. Her hobby wasn't reading, it was books.
Okay, but that's different.
much thought
That's
into
not
that.
the same thing.
A hobby is something you do because you're passionate about it.
Right.
If it's something you're not wholly in love with, then you're still trying to figure out what your hobby is.
Right, but reading can still be that.
No, you said I guess. No one says I guess when they love something.
Is love
Okay.
a requirement?
No, it's just
Absolutely.
sometimes,
Love's a requirement for many things.
but sometimes you're a little bit embarrassed about your hobbies.
Fixing soda machines.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Why?
Okay,
It relaxes me.
I don't know.
Nice.
Soda
Okay.
machines, it's an unusual thing for a man to want to fix. Don't people get paid to fix them?
It is unusual, but when the missus and I would get into fights or when things was bad,
what are you
or I
doing
was
with your
anxious,
posture there, bud? What are you doing?
I don't know. Well, Sadie's sister, once she passed, told me that.
Okay,
Told me that it was all right to cry, that it
Hmm.
wasn't weakness, that it was okay. And
that is true.
I remember sitting there in that empty living room with everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry they were, and
Also, root bear is
I
a
didn't
great
feel
pun.
like I needed to cry.
Didn't you miss her?
Of course I did. Still do.
Right.
But I don't know. Not everybody needs to cry. I don't need to cry. I don't get in that
Yeah.
way, you know?
Or maybe not yet.
I don't
Maybe
know
you
what
get a
you're talking
crying
about,
moment
yes.
eventually.
Crying never felt weak to me. That's just not how
No.
I am.
Well, that's good.
I can't remember the last time I cried. Maybe that movie about the boy and his dogs.
Ah, yes,
always
that
cry
one
for
that one movie about the
Dogs
boy
are
and
good.
his dogs.
Innocent. Yeah, when a dog dies, that always moves me to tears.
Mm,
But Joe
yeah.
insisted. Then she kept insisting. Then, I don't know.
Insisting
I think
on
she got
what?
offended I wouldn't cry, as if she loved Sadie more than me, and
Ah.
she made me feel like I was something wrong.
Hmm.
Of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I just didn't.
No.
I didn't. I wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It wasn't how I needed to grieve.
That's
This
fair. I get it.
is how I grieve. This right here.
This
When I got
right
a
here,
problem,
this
I
pop
fix it,
stand.
And when I fix it, I fix a little part of me.
Okay.
And I don't know how or why, but it's healing. It's a healing thing, and that's why a man's got to have a hobby.
Sorry.
But that's not the only reason to have a hobby.
No, it's all right. I figured, I figured if someone's got to know, this is my quiet little hobby.
Nice.
A thing I do to help me work out my worries.
Well,
Oh, that's good.
looks like you fixed this one up real nice.
It does.
I'm proud of it. Proud of all of them. But I'm
All
proud
of
this
them?
one most.
Thank you for taking the time to
What-
show me.
There's
You've only
another
got
reason
two
I
of 'em
wanted
in
to
here.
Show this to you.
What's that?
Oh,
If you want it, it's yours.
this one?
What am I gonna do with a pop machine?
Well, grab yourself a nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Right, but if you got it, do you have to
I
spend money still to use it?
Please. Little
If you're
memento
gonna have a
time.
pop machine in your house, then
Come
maybe have
on,
this one.
Memento. Let's keep this train rolling. We can work something out.
You come on back by, pick up the soda machine. Take it home with you. Or don't. If you really got no use for it, I won't be offended.
I'll think it over. What's next?
Well, I'm gonna open my journal first. Tell him I'm done, move the manure, milk the goats, feed the horse, throw horseshoes. Okay, alright. I like this, but also I disagree with what he said, with what he says about hobbies. I think a hobby can just be something you enjoy. You don't have to be extremely passionate about it. Oh, I can jump. Okay. But, okay, I think we're gonna go throw some horseshoes. I don't think you need to be like super passionate about it, about a hobby. I think it can just be a way that you enjoy passing time, like reading. And I don't think he's right in that books and reading can be two separate hobbies. If you're big into just like the physical medium of books, like bound books and like the feeling of paper and whatnot, like the presentation of books, that is a separate thing from reading. But they're both legitimate hobbies. That's my thoughts. Let's play some horseshoes. Why you gotta be standing right in front of me all the time, bud? Why not?
Well,
Why not?
Horseshoe?
Doesn't it feel stereotypical?
Well, look around you.
What?
My nearest neighbor lives, half a mile down the road. It ain't the city. We don't have nightclubs and pool halls to go hang out.
Besides,
Pool halls?
horseshoes
What
is
this,
fun.
1890? This is 1992, friend. We got
Yeah,
shopping
thank
malls
you.
for teenagers, restaurants, clubs, whatever. But pool halls? I don't even know if they had those when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. Well, time doesn't pass out here as quickly, I suppose. No need for all that,
I remember playing
stimulation.
horseshoes
So
as a
you
kid.
play horseshoes.
At like the local park.
Or read a good book. Develop photos.
There you
just for
go.
yourself. Go fly fishing.
Fly fishing.
Sounds idyllic. Quaint, but idyllic.
Well, yeah,
And you
welcome to the
just wanna
farm.
Give up this home-cooked paradise?
Because it's wrong. What am I doing? And why can't I just say I'm just so tired? I like that they show those possible answers and that I can't actually say them. But, man, I want to know what we're doing.
That's lonely, too.
We could get you a nice place in the city.
Never
Alright.
was one for crowds.
Thought you said you were lonely.
I'd be just as lonely in a crowd. Sadie, she, nobody else could really see me.
Oh,
Understand what I was.
How do you figure?
okay, how does this work exactly?
After Saigon, when I got back, all these people were hugging their loved ones or
Oh, that was
protesting or
pretty
whatever,
good.
and
That was pretty good.
I don't know. I never felt more alone in all my life.
Nah,
I was
jeez.
home. I should have been happy, and I wasn't.
Well, it wasn't a popular war.
Oh,
You lost
what
friends
war?
too, right?
Yeah.
You talking about the Vietnam War or?
When I got home, it was dark, and there was Sadie waiting for me. Porch light like a halo around her head,
Aw,
and I knew I wasn't alone.
I'm catching up to you here, bud.
So
Me
you
and
came back to your
him.
High school sweetheart.
Nah,
I
jeez.
thought he'd have married her.
Oh
by then. I
boy,
didn't
he
think
is
she'd
still
wait for
kicking
me.
my butt though.
Why not? You're a handsome
Nah.
guy. But all sorts wanted you, especially back then. Women love a man in uniform.
You see that house on the hill?
Oh, that one over there?
Burned out one? I always wondered what happened there.
Gary Gordon, of the Gordon family. Went to high
Whoop,
school with
that
him,
was so close.
but
And
most of
close
us were
does in
farm
fact
folk.
count in horseshoes.
Sadie, her dad, was the county judge, so for us, that's pretty high society. The Gordons owned a lot of land.
Alright, I want a
all that passed to
rematch.
Gary after his ma died. In high school, he'd been our quarterback after his pop paid off the school.
That was a close
He
game.
wasn't a bad athlete.
Good-looking guy?
Oh, a real James Dean. And he had eyes for Sadie. The poor farm boy who couldn't play on the team versus the star quarterback. Shit, what kind of contest was that?
Hey, who wouldn't want all this?
Also, wait, what is that grave over there?
Man, yet when I came
There's
home,
a grave over by that tree.
there she was.
Where was Gary? He served too?
Ah,
So what
Gary
is
was
this?
too
Why does
rich
this
to
rock
serve.
look like the Earth?
Star
Why is it painted to
quarterback
look
had
like the
some
Earth?
health exemption. Didn't get drafted.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
So then, where was he?
Running his dad's business. Trying to
Uh-huh.
win her heart. Didn't work. Well, she invited him to the wedding. I didn't want him there, but, well, you know Sadie.
Oh, I know Sadie. Believe
Gordon
me
owned
if I
most of the
know
property
Sadie.
around here.
We all know
2 by
about
200
Sadie.
acres surrounded that hill,
Right.
and he built a house.
A
Oh, that
Wait,
house.
that house?
The very
That
same.
the very
It was a
the
mansion.
self
It
same.
was.
Why'd he build it?
I don't know. To remind her what she'd given up, maybe.
So
That's a dumb
what
reason
happened
to
the wealthy
to.
Gary Gordon and his mansion.
That's a stupid reason to build a
He
to build a
built it
house.
1 year. Must have been
That's not a very good reason to build a house.
1966 or so, and he went inside and he just disappeared.
Oh,
Then one night, about a year later, there was a storm, and boom, no more Gary Gordon.
No more Gary Gordon.
no more Gary.
Maybe he was lonely too.
Maybe.
Oh, I won.
I guess
Guess the
so.
City Slickers still got it. What's next?
Yeah, all right. Open journal. We've thrown horseshoes. I believe next closest one is feeding the horses over here. Keep up, bud. Keep up with whatever your name is. Friendo. Buddy boy. The horse. Welcome to the horse.
Don't you want a
We got 1 horsepower. What about the tractor?
Pigs, I get. Goats, too.
Bud?
Some fellas have chickens and cows. That's all well and good, but what's the point of a horse?
Horses
Horses are.
are God's most beautiful creatures.
I don't know about that, but
What?
horses are
Just to
good.
keep a horse
Horses
around
are
because
pretty
they're
dang good.
beautiful.
Horses belong on farms.
Uh-huh.
Well, no, horses belong in the wild,
I
but
haven't got a saddle for him, so you don't ride him. He's no racehorse. Can't eat him. What's the point?
I don't see the
What-
point of a farm without a horse. Gotta have a horse.
right, but
And what's this about them being beautiful? Beautiful.
well, they are
Come on.
good-looking
Beautiful.
animals.
Spindly legs and bloated bellies and those weird teeth. Sleep standing up. Who sleeps standing up? Something wrong with that. Aren't you going to say something?
No, I am not. I'm just gonna pet my good boy, and make sure that that the good boy didn't hear this slander that you're slinging about horses. Yeah,
One day.
you and me.
One day.
You and
maybe
me,
this
you
brother will
understand. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
To me, I mean.
No, I don't
Keep
care.
Apples here 'cause he likes them. Likes the salt lick too. Want to feed him one?
Nah, I'm good.
Really? Fine, I'll feed an apple to the horse. Friggin' boring ass, city ass mother. Alright.
Suit yourself. All righty. Here you
Oh,
go,
damn,
boy.
he
No, I gotta
Chomped
get
out
going.
on that bad boy
Why
in
don't you
one
walk on out
bite.
to pasture, rest a spell.
Alright.
Horses give me the willies.
Can't
Well, that
see
much
why.
is clear. Alright, well, that was pretty quick. Fed the horse. Gotta milk the goats. Milk the goats. Alright, we got both of those things on the entire other end of the farm. Let's get a freaking move on here. Okay, where are we going here? Both are pretty close by. Let's go to the wheelbarrow here. The shovel.
What's the wheelbarrow for?
Hauling.
It's
Hauling
for hauling. For hauling shit.
Ah, and what are we
Yeah.
supposed to do with this crap?
We are going to fertilize.
Yeah.
Well, not now, it's October, but we're gonna put it in a nice big pile where it belongs.
Yeah.
Well, you did say you
Absolutely.
wanted to help.
That is what you said.
Yes, I did.
So help.
Yeah.
Pick up that shovel over there. We'll shovel it in, wheel it out, dump it, and we're good.
And you do
It's
this
time to
every
get to
day.
work.
Most every day.
And you want to keep doing this every day.
It's my routine.
Yeah, why not?
Shoveling shit.
Someone's got to do it.
Someone's gotta.
That isn't the first time you've told me that.
This is so fascinating because, like, on one hand, I grew up mainly in the city, but I grew up in Alberta, which is, if you're not familiar with Alberta, it's like Canadian Texas. So I'm very familiar with sort of the farm life. I've never actually lived the farm life, but I'm aware of sort of what it takes, what it entails. This isn't the first time you told me that.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, I did some digging on you, personally. Not
Oh.
you.
Oh,
Know what I
jeez.
found?
I reckon you'll tell me.
You went back.
Went back where?
In the valley.
You saw the report. I'm not gonna talk
What
about
report?
Come on.
it. No.
What report?
Suit yourself. But you got a medal. You didn't have to go back. Had a wife and kid here.
What?
A time where most of us were trying to figure out how to stay at home. You went back.
You going somewhere with this?
Yeah.
Think it'd
What?
be fun if you told me why? While we're shoveling shit.
I was recon.
Okay.
You know that, I reckon.
Okay,
Was
so
in
this
the
is more
hospital,
army
staring at
stuff.
the ceiling, magazines next to me on the bed, and I had this moment, a moment of clarity,
We love moments of clarity.
and the revelation was this: them protesters weren't doing a damn thing. The
Okay.
hippies and the bands weren't changing.
Okay, so we are.
anything. You know who
I
was?
think we are talking about the Vietnam War.
The Russians?
No, the news.
Ah.
You hit someone hard enough day in, day out with the realities of war, pretty soon they'll tire of it.
Right.
Vietnam,
Yeah.
that was our first time that close to war.
Right. Okay.
I figured
You figured.
you ain't the only one of us who's killed people.
Why do you think I offered you that job back in '74?
Turned it
What
down
jo-
for the same reason I went back.
Right.
They were telling us our patriotic duty was to go and fight for our country. Well,
Interesting.
that's what I did.
You weren't
Oh.
recon when you went back, though.
Went back with a camera.
Oh, you became a
Press, safe
journalist.
and all that. So I did. And I took pictures. Took all
Like
the pictures I could.
photographic journalist, basically.
I fought in a different way.
Did you win?
We
Interesting.
pulled out a Nam, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
They sure
Now
did.
you're here. Great big war hero. Shuffling shit.
Yeah,
Well, you know,
shoveling shit.
this is interesting. This is a really cool way of like framing that whole. We're getting into some stuff that I wasn't expecting to get into, and I still don't know what job you tried to offer me back in '74. What job did you offer me back in '74, buddy? I guess we'll find out soon enough. If I do this task, this last task, is that going to be the end of the game, or what? The goat.
You know, back home
What-
they call you the pig farmer.
That description is apt.
And
Yeah, I was about to
you
say
also
that's
have
accurate.
goats.
I do
Yeah.
also have goats. And a horse. And I had a dog.
Had a
Like
dog?
how?
Is that what the grave is?
Bill raised a newt or something, but
Oh,
it died.
Well, most
is that
people
what the
have,
grave
I
is?
don't know, chickens and
Is it a
cows.
newt grave or a
You
dog
got
grave?
goats.
Is that judgment I hear?
No
In
chickens.
general, it is.
just
I'm
wondering.
guessing
Why
that
goats?
grave is a pet
Goat
cemetery.
there can't be much profit in that.
You'd be
There's
surprised.
enough. Besides, I had you.
Have. You still have.
As I've said,
Right.
I'm no longer interested in that particular revenue stream.
I think I used to be a hitman.
We're the ones who sever ties. And you don't want us severing ties.
I believe I made
Interesting.
myself clear.
You know,
That's the first time you've made
I feel
yourself
like we've had this
sound
conversation
relatively
a couple times,
threatening.
and you still don't seem to get that I'm done with this line is just going to look really silly at the end of the day.
You were asking me about goats.
You sure were.
Goats.
I like them. They like to
Hmm.
play. They'll eat just about anything.
I don't like
The
them.
milk's an acquired
Don't like
taste,
goats.
but I've always liked the cheese. Meat. good
Sometimes
with the
they're
right
cute,
curry.
but generally I just kind of
Friend
get
taught me
uneasy
that a while
around them.
back.
So,
And I don't like
You like
petting
the
them. There's
utility.
something about the
I
fur.
like 'em 'cause they're playful. Want to get
That
started?
is fair.
started?
Milking.
Yeah. You're gonna milk a goat, buddy boy. It's
Oh, hey,
goat
really?
milking time.
I always wanted to try that.
Well,
Well,
here's your chance.
well.
The goats are smart. They know what's up, so
Oh,
they'll just walk up.
they do know what's up, it seems.
Here they are. Come on. Now they'll just
Wow.
take their positions.
Just step
there
right
like
through
they
the
should.
bucket there.
Got feed all ready for them. Just you take a seat there.
Yeah, you pop a squat there, buddy boy.
Comfortable.
Mr. Crime Suit
suppose
Man.
Yeah. Now that we're seated, all you got to do is grab the teat with your thumb. and
Grab that
forefinger.
teat.
And pull?
No.
No.
Don't pull. Just sort of rhythmically squeeze with the rest of your
There you
fingers.
go. That's the
Gently
technique. I've never done this
push them
before
out.
myself, but I am aware that it is a very
Just
specific
like that,
technique.
yes. All you got to do is do that till the goat's out of milk.
Great. I'm glad that I
This is
just
kinda nice.
that this is just happening
Kinda
on its own.
relaxing.
Well, I think I could get used to this.
Why don't you?
Well,
Say what?
Why not get used to this?
What? I didn't come up with
oh
you.
Sure.
no. Well,
Yeah. Some
am I
folks
trying to
might
give
take
this
your
guy
shit
my
down.
farm?
Well, can't make everybody
Also,
happy.
sir, why is your
Hey,
foot
then
stuck in the
nut
ground? What? What? Shoot him?
Hey!
Oh, for a second there, I had something completely different in mind. I thought this was going to be a very suddenly violent ending, but no, we're just,
Oh, gun down. Life over just like that.
ooh, you had me
shoot
for a
back.
second there.
Yeah. We all wind up dead in the end, don't we?
I'd rather live as long as possible.
What good is
Mm.
that?
Living?
What good is living if you ain't happy?
Who says I'm not
Exactly.
happy?
I'm not.
It could be.
I don't think I could.
Hmm.
Well, that does it for the goats.
And that does it for our list.
Still, thinking about what I've been saying?
I haven't stopped.
Changed your mind?
No.
Nah,
No, I haven't.
nah. Not with your sad face the way it is. Oh. Right on target. Okay. The tree. Here we are.
You know what this is?
Tree?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a tree like it?
Is this an
tree's a tree.
oak tree?
Remember all them roasted chestnuts?
Oh, it's a
at
chestnut tree.
Christmas?
Oh, sure. I mean, I kind of figured. Been by often enough to see the chestnuts myself.
Huh.
Why? Is it special to you?
This is an American chestnut tree.
An
No.
American
Hey, Saul.
chestnut
Hey, he's been
tree.
telling us about his American chestnut tree.
Oh, hi, Soul.
Thought they
Who
all
are
died.
you?
What?
You remembered.
Pays to remember things.
What? Who are
Like the American
you?
chestnut.
Why are you
I'm a
here?
little lost here.
Oh, a couple weeks back, Saul came by, said you couldn't make
What?
it. Business as usual. Saw I had a bucket of chestnuts.
Who the
Half
frick are
pigs could
you?
eat 'em, so we got to talking, and I told him about chestnuts.
Okay, I'm telling them about
And
chestnuts.
What did you learn?
Pork tastes better with chestnuts.
Mm,
Most American chestnuts have died off.
It's true.
okay.
Long before you or I was born, the American chestnut was prized for the quality of its wood.
Jimmy'd like that.
Oh, that he would.
We all know Jimmy would like
This
that.
tree, there ain't many like it left. American chestnuts almost all died out because of the Asian fungus around 1900 or so.
Okay.
The chestnut blight.
That's
The chestnut
bloodless.
blight.
couple 100,000 trees.
Oh, billions. 4 billion trees.
Well, there's a lot of
Snuffed
trees
out
out there,
practically
buddy.
overnight. Well, lumberjacks suddenly out of work in places like West Virginia.
Right.
Those economies never recovered.
Damn.
I thought West
Okay.
Virginia was coal country.
Logging, too, before it all died off.
Right.
Now there's trees like the General here, making nuts year
Ah,
round.
yes.
And
Because
I
we
feed 'em
love
to the
naming
reds,
our
and they grow
trees.
nice and fat and tasty.
Seems.
Okay.
It is.
Well, yeah. I
Hard
believe I
work.
did mention that, but you weren't
You
here.
know, everyone
So what are
else
you
who
doing
lived
here
long
now?
has passed on. So I look after him, and he looks after me, and
Nice.
I don't know. Sadie and I, we talked about being buried here, you know.
Changed
Sadie isn't alive anymore, is
Nobody's
she?
grave was enough for me.
Hmm.
But
Is that the grave near here?
I thought about having him moved. I don't know.
You've got plenty of years left in you yet. So, what's the moral of the story? With the,
Yeah,
the
I'm
trees
wondering
thing?
this as well.
Be
Also,
wary about sight.
what are you doing here?
Heck no. There are trees out there that are blight resistant. Maybe even the general
Oh.
here, but I'm too afraid to find out. With enough time and horticultural understanding, we could have done something.
Preserve
Oh.
Maybe we could have. They are magnificent.
Interesting.
It's just I don't know. I wasn't trying to teach
I
you a
think I
lesson
get
or
it.
anything.
I think
But you did
You're-
make a point of it.
I did do that.
you're trying to say that, like, if you
It's a
want
part
things
of
to
me, so-
change,
and God
there
willing
is a
to live
chance
for
to
100
change
more
things.
years. I'm
there is a way for things to be better in the
see
future.
myself as a custodian of sorts,
Right.
and one day I'm
A steward of the land.
Saul, go ahead and wait for me at the van.
Thanks, Saul. Okay.
Hey. Hey,
Hi.
look. Look at me.
I'm looking at you. I'm giving you a
Thinking
good
about
look. You got a
dying.
good face, I will
Thinking you
say.
could pass this
I'm-
responsibility off to someone else. You don't have
Those
to
are two
do
different
that.
things.
Give the tree another decade of your time.
well.
Is
By the time my demise is sight, someone ought to know about the tree.
Jimmy'd love to know about
is
Oh, Jimmy
is the
would cut
tree a
it
metaphor
down.
for something else now? I think the tree is a metaphor
You
for
would.
something else now.
Please.
I think the tree has always been a
tell.
metaphor
Hey,
for something
I'm good
else.
at keeping secrets, but Jimmy's Jimmy.
Please.
Oh, Jimmy sure is Jimmy. We all
let
know
me
about
rest
Jimmy.
here. And if there's a way to, oh, I don't know.
Okay. Hey, you got more to show me, right?
Do I? Do I have more to show you? Do I? The way. Hang on. Before we get into the way, I think, just to be safe, I'm going to call this episode here. And then we'll maybe finish it in the next one. Maybe we got one or two more episodes in this. I have no idea. I don't know how long this game is. We've learned a few things, but we haven't learned much. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying this. I find this really interesting. I think it's a cool story. I like the way that things are unfolding. I love the dialogue. The voice acting is top notch. So yeah, if you like this, feel free to click the like button. Helps me out. If you've got other games maybe like this that you'd love to see me play, let me know in the comments. If you've got your own feelings about this, your own theories, I would love to hear them as well in the comments. And by hear, I mean read. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you did that. You can also ring the bell so you get notified when I upload stuff. And yeah, thanks so much. We'll see you later.